Good morning, friends. I am going to show you how to work PowerPoint online. So the first thing you're going to do is once you're at the website, you're going to click New Blank Presentation. And up here at the top, you're going to want to change the file name. That's the first thing you need to do. So you're going to change it to your first name, your last name, and whatever class period you have me for. So, Ponyboy Curtis, third. Let's pretend that Ponyboy was in my third period. That's what he would name his file. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I want to get rid of these boxes. So I'm just going to click them and delete them away. Now this designer area can help you, but I don't want to use it just yet. What I want to do is I want to go to design and I want to pick my background. So again, I just used this ribbon at the top after I saved it and I clicked design. And I think I'm going to use this one. I like that color, or I like how bright it is, but I don't know that I like that color. So I'm going to click this down arrow. I think I like this blue. I think I like that one a lot. So I'm going to go with that. Now I'm going to go click home. So if I'm looking at my checklist, the first thing that I need to make sure I have is my person's name. So I need to insert a text box. So I'm going to go to Insert next to the Home tab. I'm going to click Text Box and see it just pops it in right there. So I can add my person. So I'm going to do my sample person, Rosa Parks. Now, I like it, but it needs to be bigger. So I'm going to highlight that and I can change the font if I want to. Now, if you change it, make sure you change it to something that's easily readable. So I like this one. And then I want to make it bigger. I'm going to make it at least 36. Now notice, see how it did this? I can drag the box to make it wider. And I still think it needs to be bigger, so I'm going to make it 48. I think 48 is going to be a good size. All right, so I have the name. Now I need to add a picture. So I'm going to add a new tab, and I'm going to search for Rosa Parks. And then I can click Images. And I like this image right here. So I'm going to click it. And then I can right click. See where it says copy image? So again, right click, copy image, go back to my PowerPoint, and I can right click, paste. Oh, it's going to make me do it this way. That's okay. Control V. Look, there it is. So, like I said, you can use the design tab over here to help you, or you can format it yourself. I'm going to format it myself for right now. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Now I only have to have one image of her, but if you want to add more, you can. See this red line? That tells you it's centered. So if I'm dragging this along here, along here, along here, oh, I want to click it to that red line. Okay, so I have my person's name. I have one picture of my person. Now I need to add a sentence about what they did during the civil rights movement. So I'm going to go again over here to Insert, Text Box. Now I have a text box. Now I'm going to want to make sure it's the same font that I used up at the top, which was, oh, I don't remember. What was it? What are you called? Cavallini. All right, so I want to make sure I click Cavallini. Was it? Yep, it was that. Okay, so Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white passenger on a segregated bus. Cool. Now, I can do a couple of things here. I can add a border to it. So let's do that. Let's add a border. So shape outline. And I want to add, I'll just go with let's go with this gray color, shape outline. See, now it has an outline. So I have my sentence about that. Now I need to make sure the impact they had. So I'm going to go to Insert, Text Box, just like I did last time. Now I need to change the font to match the one that I chose, which was Cavallini. Her actions led to the Montgomery bus boycott and helped end segregation in Montgomery, Alabama. Cool. Now I need to add my border so it matches. Now you could do a couple of things. I could add the same shape outline, the same border, or I could change the color. I think I'm going to keep it the same for now. Okay, now I have to add the date or the years that she lived or when this happened. And I know it happened in 1955, but I need to make sure that I get the exact date because I want to make sure that that was right. So what year did... All right, so I'm looking that up real quick. It was in 1955. It's not telling me the exact date, so I'll just use 1955. Insert, text box, drag it over, change the font to match. Cavallini is the one I'm using. This important dates, 1955. Refused seat on, or refused to move. How do I want to phrase this? Arrested for her protest. And then she died in 2005. When was she born? Oops, that's not going to work. Let's do that one. She was born in 1913. Okay, but now I want to make sure that this matches because my format doesn't match. Oops. There we go. Important dates. Born 1913, arrested for her protest in 1955, died in 2005. Now let me make sure that my shape outline matches. Okay, so now I have all the things that I'm required to have. All I have to do next is add anything I want. So because it's an infographic and because it is supposed to be colorful and neat and stuff like that, I want to add a few more pictures. If I wanted to, I could add a shape. So I went to Insert, Shape, and you can literally add shape, and I can change the color just like I did before. I can go to Shape Fill. We can make it, let's make it this color. Ooh, I don't like that color. Let's make it, I could even make it that color if I wanted to. Or I could add Insert Icon. And with these icons, maybe I want to add a bus icon to signify that she refused to give up her seat on the bus. I can do that. Those icons are going to be pretty cool. And I can change the color, graphic fill. Maybe I want to make it like a dark blue bus. Or there are all sorts of different icons. Maybe I want to use the fist, like that power symbol. I can insert that if I want to. So just play around with it. Make it look nice. Make it look interesting. And if you do all of those things, you're going to have a really good grade.